Dogs are amazing and there's a reason they are one of the best companions to have. But with so many breeds out there, choosing one can get a bit overwhelming. Hence, I'm gonna help you find the perfect breed for you by letting you know the key factors and criteria to look into while selecting a dog. Let me start off by listing the key factors for selecting a breed, and then I'll speak about each in detail and suggest few breeds for each. Before we get started, if you're new here, I would like to welcome you to my channel. We make amazing dog videos 3 times a week, so hit that subscribe button to stay tuned. Okay, key factors for selecting a breed. Number 1. Type of dog. Whether it's a guard dog or a family dog. Number 2. Surroundings. The suitable weather, house, etc. Number 3. Time required for care. How much time can you spend a day taking care of them? Number 4. Activeness level, their energy and exercise needs. Number 5. Appearance preference. Their size, looks. I've also included grooming and shedding, cause they are in a way a part of it. Number 6. Lifestyle. If there are kids, you're working, or if you have other dogs. Number 7. Trainability. How easy is it to train and get them comfortable with your routine and surroundings? So that's a list of 7 things to keep in mind while selecting a dog. Now, some points are more important than another, and I'll be speaking about each in detail to give you a better understanding and also suggest you few breeds in each. And finally, in the end, I'll show you an easy way to know if the breed you chose meets all the criterias. Okay, number 1. Type of dog. Technically, there are 7 kinds of dogs like hounds, working dogs, terriers, sporting dogs, etc. But if you look on a broader picture, they can be categorized into 2 kinds, guard dog and family dog. Now both are amazing for companions, and it's not that guard dogs can't be family dogs. They make amazing family dogs too. The main difference is if there are visitors or someone approaching. Guard dogs are usually more alert and would do an amazing job if you need them to protect. Some of the best guard dogs include German Shepherd, Doberman and Rottweiler. These are 3 of the best when it comes to guard dogs. Whereas if there is no requirement for a protective dog, you can go with the easygoing friendly family dog where they are usually cheerful on meeting new people. Take Labrador or Golden Retriever for example. Number 2. Surroundings. The environment around is extremely important when selecting a dog. Some breeds can't withstand hot climates or the other way around, and getting a breed that's not suitable for the climate would have an impact on their health and well-being. Also, the house you stay in plays an important role in selecting a dog. If you stay in an apartment with less space, having a big dog who loves to run around would be a problem, as they would get frustrated and would always want to go out. Number 3. Time required for care. Although all dogs are social animals, some breeds require more of your time to spend with them than others. In other words, some breeds are more clingy and you gotta select according to how long you work, or if you have classes or anything else that requires you to leave home for long periods of time. One of the most important yet underlooked criteria while selecting a breed is how much time can the dog spend alone. So you gotta take time to consider that. Some breeds that don't mind being by themselves for long periods are French Bulldog, Boston Terrier, or get a Mastiff. They are known to be couch potatoes. Number 4. Activeness level. There are 2 types of active dogs. Number 1. They are simply energetic, love moving around the house, wants to see what's going on and wanting you to play with them. And number 2. Dogs that have high exercise needs, like going for long walks or runs. There are dogs that are energetic but have low exercise needs, and there are dogs that are not energetic but have high exercise needs. Or some are simply both or none. So when you're selecting a breed, you gotta look into these factors. Whether you would be able to dedicate time to play with them or take them for long walks. Number 5. Appearance preference. So under appearance we have size, grooming and shedding, hypoallergicness, and looks. But I won't include that, as I would say bulldogs are freaking adorable, but some may not agree with me. So starting with size, I'm assuming you would have a preference for whether you like a small breed or a larger breed. But if you don't, that's alright, cause I'm gonna help you weigh the pros and cons of each right now. Starting with small dogs. Oh, by the way, I have a Yorkie. Okay, so on the pros we have requires lesser space, easier to carry around. Also, few flights allow dogs in cabins up to 5 or 8 kgs. So that's a plus if you travel. Maintaining them is cheaper and usually longer lifespan. On the cons we have prone to more injuries. Since they are small, they have delicate bones. Whether they get into a fight with other dogs or if a kid plays rough with the dog, they can get hurt easily, and although maintaining them is cheaper, if things go wrong the vet bills can go crazy high. Since small dogs are more territorial and usually relies on the mind of their own, they can be slightly tougher to train compared to bigger dogs. Okay, moving to larger dogs. On the pros we have makes better watchdogs. Big dogs looks more intimidating, so people wouldn't want to mess with that. Although for people who are familiar with dogs, they know that's not completely true. I know a neighbor who had a 8-month-old Great Dane that was stolen. That's almost a full-size Great Dane. I'm not sure how and why did that happen. So if your main purpose is a guard dog, choose a dog that's actually a guard dog. But the Great Dane getting stolen, that's a very rare case. So in general, big dogs are more intimidating, making better watchdogs. Big dogs are better with children, often cause they're more laid back. They have greater endurance if you like to walk a lot, and they are easier to train. On the cons we have costs more. You would be surprised by how much they can eat. They tend to shed more, so more work, not travel friendly, and scare people away. That's a good thing if you don't like people. So that's for the size. So next there is grooming and shedding. Again, some breeds require more time for grooming, so you gotta choose accordingly on how much time can you dedicate. And if you find yourself allergic to dog hair, know that there are plenty of breeds that are hypoallergenic, meaning they don't shed. So that's the kind of breed you would want to look into if you have allergies. Alright, moving to number 6, lifestyle. When it comes to lifestyle, you gotta consider few things like, are there kids in the house, or if you have another pet. Certain dogs gets along well with kids or other pets, and certain dogs don't. Usually smaller dogs aren't well suited for kids, although there are few exceptions like the Bichon Frise or Boston Terrier. And finally, number 7, trainability. There's often a misconception that if a dog is more intelligent, they are easier to train. But what mostly matters when it comes to training is their temperament. Whether they are stubborn or have the attitude like, what's in it for me? Now, I'm pretty sure when selecting a dog, everyone would want a dog that's easy to train. But if you have experience with dealing with dogs, and there are some breeds that you like and are not the easiest when it comes to training, that seems like a fair compromise provided the other criterias are met. Now that you're aware of all the factors required to look into while selecting, how can you know if a certain breed meets those criterias? Here's how. Let's say you're looking for a big family-friendly dog that can get along with your kids, and you pick Boxer. So what you gotta do is type Boxer Dog Time. Dog Time is a website that gives you pretty detailed and accurate information of any dog breed. So when you click on their website, they got a list like if the dog is kids friendly, yep, easy to train, yep, and drooling potential. They do drool. And you can click on it and it would give you a little detail about that topic. Below that you have few basic stats like lifespan, size, etc. And then you got a quite detailed description of the breed. followed by highlights or main things to know about the dog. So there you go, that's how you can research to ensure you pick the absolutely right breed for you. In a way, this video covered many responsibilities of owning a dog, so I'm sorry if that scared you and made you worry about the work that comes with owning a dog. But all that I spoke about is true, and there is gonna be work with taking care of a dog. But if you can do that, you're in a treat for an amazing companion who would make you happy, smile, and laugh more. Woof gang here, amazing dog videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So hit that subscribe button to stay tuned.